Okay, quick editor Allie here. I created these first 2 clips in the beginning of the year. I didn't film past that, which is why I'm doing a short little editor's thing right here. This video is supposed to be about NaNoWriMo. Didn't always fit that, but I do talk a lot about failure and being self-critical of yourself and all of that jazz. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoy. I do talk a little bit at the end about my experiences and what I've learned. So stay tuned. Hello, everybody. I know you must be thinking, wow, Alicia Rose, she hasn't posted in a couple weeks. What happened to her? Yeah, I got a new job. Well, so I'm currently a substitute, but I decided to take a long-term substitute job at an elementary school, and so my brain has just been hurting and I feel dead every single day because teaching children is hard. Support education. That's all I have to say. Anyways, so it is November 6th. And I haven't started NaNoWriMo. So basically this whole entire video is just gonna be Alicia Rose fails at NaNoWriMo. I had a really great plan for NaNoWriMo too. Like I have this project that I really want to start on and get like in the works next year, 2021. But I have to write the thing first. And I just don't feel like writing anymore because I'm just tired and complaining, fun stuff. I do have another video that's in the works, but I just wanted to check in a bit, and I have decided that no matter what, I'm going to at least try to write something during NaNoWriMo season. It may not be grand. It may not be the whole entire thing, but I'm at least going to try to write something. It is official. You can call me a liar. I filmed that last video yesterday, and I wrote nothing. Today, I wrote... Actually, I didn't write nothing. I wrote about 3 to 5 sentences, which is paragraphs, so I guess that's okay. But today, I wrote nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I think NaNoWriMo has gotten off to a great start, obviously. I think I'm gonna write tomorrow just because I got this really good idea in my head. So I want to try it out. But as far as NaNoWriMo is going, I'm not doing it. I want to though. That's the sad part, is I want to do NaNoWriMo. I think NaNoWriMo is really great to actually get you writing. I'm tired. And today I woke up and I felt like crap, and a lot of things happened to the point where I just didn't feel like doing anything. So tomorrow I will work a bit. Maybe. I don't know. It's just we're gonna just try. We're gonna try. That's all. I mean, it's so interesting too because I want to do NaNoWriMo. It's just my brain's really having a hard time writing right now because I'm so self-critical. And I know I shouldn't be self-critical. I'm even self-critical with what I'm making video-wise. And I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy that I am being so self-critical because I shouldn't be that self-critical. I should be able to create without thinking that it's gonna be terrible. I just need to like... And I've tried writing for myself. It just doesn't work. I can't write creatively without thinking about who my audience is and what I'm writing and how it might affect them and all of that. I just can't seem to get out of there. So I just get very self-critical, because I just think, man, this is crap, nobody will want to read this, or this is crap, nobody will ever want to like watch this or listen to this in the future. And it's just, it doesn't make me feel good, and I want to feel good. So it's just, how do you change that mindset? I think one way that you can change that mindset is just by maybe repeating it to yourself before you start writing, just saying, whatever happens during this session, it's okay. I don't know. I think I'll try it out more tomorrow, but for right now, I'm just gonna, that's just what I'm gonna work on, is trying to be less self-critical, because I do that a lot and it's not fair. I do want to work on my idea though, because I think it will be very beneficial to you guys. I think you guys would love it, but I don't necessarily feel like doing it, and I don't necessarily feel like I have the skills to do it, and I don't necessarily feel like what I will write will be of any worth. And I don't think that's fair, because it's almost like me trying to predict what you guys are going to think. And I can't do that as a writer. I just have to write about what I think, and write about how I feel, and write about stories that are just in my head, and then put it out there for the world and see how many people respond to it. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I at least want to try. Yeah, I think that's all for today, because I need to do some things before I go to sleep, and obviously I'm tired. You can see that I'm tired. I'm also depressed. Stress, depressed, and in need of rest. But yeah, we'll see. It's just hard with my new job and everything. I don't know, being very self-critical. Hey, editor Allie here. So I'm working on this video that you have pretty much just watched, and I completely forgot that I was doing that video, because a lot of things happened. But that last clip almost made me cry, just because depression for me is very up and down. Sometimes I get like what you see in the last clip, and those couple of weeks were really hard for me. It felt like I was depressed for at least 3 weeks, partially because of the job that I started, and how they sort of just threw me into it, because they threw me into it, because they literally said that they sort of threw me in the water and told me to swim without saying, here's what you need to do to swim. And so it got really, really hard for me. I was expecting to be a perfect teacher right off the bat, and I wasn't. And I feel like I have a little bit more grounding now with that job. I've cried a lot in the past couple of weeks. And so watching that video, even though I'm in a better mindset, it made me want to cry, because I just wanted to like reach through the screen and hug myself. As for the project, I actually did write that project. I started on it and I got through a first draft, and I think that's absolutely amazing. I've been able to work on a couple of videos that are coming out soon, and I have been able to do things. Here is proof that I have been able to do things. And while it hasn't been perfect, and while I've had a lot of struggles recently, I believe that it's made me better. And I think I was just being very self-critical of myself just because I was depressed. And it's hard to watch myself be depressed. And I didn't realize how hard that would make me feel. And as for NaNoWriMo, I completely failed it. I know I completely failed it. But I also believe that I was able to learn some things. And even though I didn't do everything that I wanted to do for the month, I have done so much more. I started a long-term sub job that was really hard, but I was able to get through it and have fun with the kids and learn who they are and be with them. I've been able to write some things, like with the screenwriter contest, which I will be posting shortly, maybe sometime. And I've been able to create a plan of what I want to do for 2021. And I think that's incredible. So while it wasn't like a raging success, I don't think that me being self-critical was right. I don't think I should have been that self-critical on myself. I don't think that I should have treated myself that horrible. I feel so bad now that I felt that way. And I shouldn't have to feel that way. And man, I wish I could just wrap myself up in a hug, because watching that video was incredibly hard for me. I mean, since I like recorded that video, it's been a couple of weeks. And so for me, I feel a lot better. But like, NaNoWriMo wasn't a complete failure. I know I just said like literally like 2 minutes ago that it was a complete failure, but it wasn't a complete failure. And that is okay, because I have been able to learn and I've been able to grow and become a better writer, in my opinion. And I don't know what the future will hold. I don't know if I'll be able to complete that project or do the things that I want to do with that project. I don't know if I'm a good enough writer for that project, but I can at least try, and I can at least put my heart and soul into it. And if I don't write a couple of days, that's okay. If I don't write a week, that's okay. I am struggling with mental health, and I shouldn't have to be critical of myself because I don't write. And just on that note, just quickly before I end this, I think me starting YouTube has probably been the best thing. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, and honestly, I recognize that I want to do this for me. I want to do YouTube for me. But being able to see myself depressed and being able to see what mindsets happened during that time so I can be more aware. Because usually I get depressed, I get better, and I forget about it. And that's not okay, because I need to learn what happens to me when I'm depressed so I can get better. And you can tell from that time to this like short little clip, you can tell that my mindset is completely different. You can see the bags not under my eyes because I've been sleeping and trying to be better. I need to exercise. That's something I definitely need to do. But I don't think that I think that this has been very beneficial for me to like see myself in that mindset and to completely change it. Because yeah, NaNoWriMo, I didn't get to do the things that I wanted to, and I think that's completely fine. I had a lot on my plate. I mean, with starting a new job, with my grandma dying, with the fact that I've had to go to St. George twice. I'm going to St. George today. Like, I have had to do so much, and I've been stressed a lot. But I don't think that, I think I'm too hard on myself. I'm way too hard on myself, and my depressed self and my non-depressed self agree with each other for once. I should not have to be that hard on myself. So if you guys are writers, if you're creators in any single way, don't be hard on yourself for what you create. Don't be hard on yourself if you don't create. You are fine. There's always time for you to grow and to become better. And if you're not a raging success now, you probably will be in the future, but you just gotta keep on working and take breaks when you need them. NaNoWriMo isn't about completing. It's about the process. And I think that the process that I've been through has shown me that while I may not be the best writer, while I have struggles with writing, I'm still a writer. And I know that one of these days I'm going to actually be capable of having that statement of saying I am a writer. But I can't be that critical of myself. I can't. I mean, I gotta be kind to myself. I know I said this was gonna be short. It wasn't. But I am so grateful. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful. I'm grateful of what I've been able to learn, and I'm grateful of what I've been able to accomplish, and I'm excited for the future. 2020 wasn't great, but 2021 is going to be better. And it's my mindset, me saying, I'm going to do better, that's going to make it. Because I have failed a lot this year. But I don't hate myself. In fact, I think I've grown to love myself more. And I think that's fantastic. Love yourself, you guys. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve all the love in the world. You do. Anyways, I know this video is supposed to be about NaNoWriMo, and I did sort of fail NaNoWriMo, but it's the journey along the way. Anyways, if you guys like my videos, please click subscribe. It really helps with my self-confidence. Completely admitting it. It helps with self-confidence. I do have videos planned. I'm working on them if my computer doesn't die again. My computer's been dying a lot. I need a new one. So hopefully I'm going to figure that out, and I'm going to get more videos off to you guys because I have so much planned and I'm so excited. And yeah, click a like button because that helps too. Helps with self-esteem. My self-esteem shouldn't be based on this. It shouldn't. But I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be coming out maybe next week. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.